the stream. Okay, and now the stream actually hears us. Now let's return to the yawning portal. Okay, now that we've gotten our little weirdnesses worked out, glitches and such like. Welcome back to Irrational Dragon Heist. Some of you may have noticed the name of the channel has changed. It is now, I am now the Irrational DM. There are a few other things that have changed in connection with this. We used to have a lovely and overexcited moderator bot that liked to ban all kinds of things, including sending like 2 emotes. It's gone now. So you can now do that if you are in chat and things like that. There's also a few little toys that I'm working on, one of which already you can test, and at the moment it does not cost any of the currency. Oh yes, we now have a currency system. You get currency by watching or chatting and things like that. Hang on, I need to take a look at the I seem to be having stream issues. What was I saying? So this currency, you get some amount of points by just watching, some by chatting, and that allows you to do things. At the moment, the only thing that allows you to do is there's a lovely command, !trombone, which I'm about to type into chat. That does that. And it's limited to 1 use per minute by everyone together. And any individual person has a 10-minute cooldown for it. Technically, I'm exempted from those cooldowns, but in the future, it will cost you 3 of our currency, which is Irrationals. If you want to see, it'll cost some number. I'll figure out exact details. You still have to wait. Patience, grasshopper.
A minute is so long. Anybody ever realize how long a minute is? It's so long.
60 whole seconds.
I hate that.
Okay, go ahead. I'm pretty sure your minute is over. You now have a 600 second timeout too. You can next use it, just to prevent it from being overused. There will be other sound effects and adjustments may be made to the system. There also is, below the stream, you can see a suggestion box. Feel free to suggest things. They may or may not be done, but they will be at least read. Before I ignore them.
I gotta take a phone call real quick.
That's not allowed.
Have you put us up in the promo channel?
That's supposed to go automatically. It does sometimes take a few minutes though. Okay, so last we left our players, it was actually, oh, I'm in the wrong place. We are not in the Onion Portal. We change of place. We were in the we just finished the little battle with a intellect devourer and a orc apprentice wizard, and just rescued
Yeah.
Floon. So, and that was, oh, of course that doesn't work. There's no such thing. It's trying to pull up my dashboard, except it was linked to the old URL. Oh, don't give me grief. Because I was IMW for much longer than I was Irrational DM, considering that the Irrational DM thing only happened like last Saturday or night or something like that.
I've returned.
Woo.
Hey, Haim, I don't know if this is a big deal or not, but the D&D Beyond integration with Twitch looks like it's for another campaign.
Oh, it is. Hang on, let me fix that. Oops. D&D Beyond Interactive Overlay, Campaign Selection.
Handfire is a really unfortunately rolled character.
Managed to do fairly well though, but let's see. Switch from my early Sunday morning campaign to my
I mean, the highest they have is a 16. Just all of them.
They are also actually. I think that one may have been point. I think everyone may have done point buy on that. So.
If it makes you feel better, Dev, you still have one temporary hit point.
Yeah, no, still got that one. You know what I mean? Still rocking.
You're fine in terms of hit points. You're just mostly vegetative.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're working on it. But, and you understand, after we get paid, of course.
What is? Someone has background noise.
Yeah, that's just my garage opening up and closing.
Got it. Okay, so Nimbus is a little late at the moment. Got distracted. Or that is, Nimbus got distracted. Nimbus's player is a bit late. A few things note while we wait for her. Something cool I'm going to show off at some point, or maybe just now.
Ooh, big old fancy
tome? Is that a book?
It's a set. Hang on, let me move my knee. There we go. Now you can see the whole
Oh, is
thing.
that the special edition gift set?
Yes.
Nice.
I don't know how well you can read those spines,
I
but
can.
okay. The glare doesn't help, but probably later. Definitely if we manage to get to 50 followers, then I definitely open this up on streaming.
Ooh.
Everyone gets to watch and see the cool. The art in there is supposed to be really nice. I've seen pictures of pieces, but so I do have that. Other things I got. I don't know how easily this will be visible. Oh, that's visible. Cool new set of dice. It's one of several. This one
Yeah, I
should,
got a set as well.
this one should be very pretty. Or very, is that clearly visible?
Yeah.
They're very nice. These are, by the way, when I need to make secret rolls or what I'm going to be using tonight. It's one of my 150 or so sets. Hang on, but let's just show one. It's purple with like smoky white, like milky white accents, gold lettering. So it's very nice. And those can go sit in my dice tray. I have other sets as well. Like that's one of a few new ones. The trombone feature is me getting started on a integration between a few things to get that background set up. Ultimately, there will be some amount of control for a lot of. Hang on, where is a lot of the sound effects? To be able to control that, and there will be different abilities for different people to have access to. So. Oh, and yes, as my lovely newer bot, which is the one that operates the trombone feature and the points feature and various other things, just posted. Everything goes to YouTube. You know what? Let's just get started, and when Ruby comes, we will have Nimbus. Until then.
Ruby said that she's almost home, by the way, in case that was
Okay. Oh, Oh, and yes, now we have been posted in the promotion channel. It only took about 7 minutes ago. Oh, and apparently the promotion. You literally waited for your 10 minutes, didn't you?
Maybe.
Yeah, I see it. I'm looking at that. You literally waited for that. Excuse me while I go to users, sort by name, select storm count critical, blacklisted from commands. Should I hit that submit button? Just to be clear, I can do that.
Okay.
Or, of course, I can just do the simpler thing and just set it so you need points, but I'm not going to do that for this session. Besides, it loses its effectiveness if you just spam it. So. Okay, so. Getting started. Where is my... I'm not even seeing the information on my stream quality. It's like just missing. Oh, there it is. Haha. Okay, yeah, we are having a solid connection. I don't know what... Oh, actually, I sort of think I do know what the issue is. Okay. So, last we left our characters, we had just defeated well, mostly defeated the intellect devourer, although he did devour someone's intellect. So they do need to find someone to do a greater restoration. I looked it up, lesser restoration would not do the trick. You need the full greater. And that's where we were. Hang on, and I will pull up our map. Go to the map zone.
If I recall, there were a couple doors to the east.
The map is now up on Twitch. If you give me a second, your pointer will also be up. Yep, there we go. Yeah. So the map, give it a second for the red square to pop up for where you are. So, wait, did Adam freeze it? No, he's just being very still. Is it not showing up for you guys?
No, I have it. I
see it, yeah. The map.
Yeah, so there were a few doors to the east and one main set of doors to the west, which is where the Mind Flayer left.
Is there, it looks like there's a little raised outcropping. Was there like a chair or something there?
You're saying at the south end of the room?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where the Mind Flayer was sitting before he left his pet and left.
Alright, is it... Well, I guess we'll try and keep things quick here so we can get Dev back with the living. Is there anything... I mean, I guess what's up there? Just a chair?
More or less, yeah.
Fair enough.
It's
Alright.
This seems to be an audience chamber.
Fair enough. Alright, I guess check out real quick what these rooms to our east are.
Okay, give me 1 second. Because I accidentally closed my page. So it needs to load again. Please hold on, I need a drink of water. Okay. So, it's now loading the... Okay. So, which room are you going to go to? There are 3 there.
Oh, there are. Well, there's not so much a door on this one, is there? It's just a little walkway.
That first one does not have a door, correct.
Okay, I guess I'll just peek my head down the walkway real quick.
Appears to be a empty room.
Alright, one door to the south.
This seems to be more or less a sleeping quarters. You see a bunch of those same straw pallets. There are also a few pairs of rusty manacles bolted to the wall, as if this used to have a different purpose.
Fair enough, and the southernmost room.
Give me 1 second, I need to find my map so I can refer to numbers. That's the same as the previous one. Basically,
Alright.
just another.
Well, I suppose we should get our boy out of here and collect our pay.
Agreed.
Luckily, we have Nimbus to do all the hard lifting, don't we, Nimbus?
Yes.
Seems good. Alright, I suppose we should get out of here. Probably track down Volo to get our money, and then see about helping this guy out.
So you're going back out and up and...
Seems like a plan.
Because, okay. So as you leave, going up, and around, E, and eventually back out, you end up more or less over there in the sewer. See? Sewers. Wait, hang on. Yeah, sewer. If you listen carefully. Why am I not hearing my sewers? No, I'm not hearing my sewers. Hang on. Whatever. Ah, there's the sewers. As you slosh through the water that's ankle deep in the sewer. Everyone except Alton, because Alton is being carried by Nimbus. So, where are you going to go from here?
Well, I
Back where you
imagine
came.
getting our...
Back where you came in, or?
I mean, probably.
Although I will remind you that more or less right. I need to figure out a better way to do the pointer. I have an idea, but I can't do it immediately. Right about there once it updates. Give it a second. I don't know if you can see it yet, because my preview has completely a different setup. Can you see the red square on the stream?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so right about there was a ladder to going up to a manhole, but you have no idea where that manhole is in the city.
Let me check this one out, and I guess Sir will kind of climb up it, just lift it a little bit so he can peek out.
Make me a strength check.
Sir Roland's famously good at this.
Sir Rowan also has a crowbar.
I do have a crowbar.
Make me a strength check with advantage then, if you're going to use that crowbar.
A 13.
It reluctantly goes pop loudly.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna stick my head up real quick just to survey the scene.
You're in the middle of a different street in the dock ward.
Fair enough.
Nobody seems to be around.
Coast is clear. Let's get him up here.
Alright, so Nimbus is like carrying Dev or Alton.
Yeah, backpack style, I would assume, to go up a ladder.
Alright.
Nimbus is strong enough to actually manage that, so... I mean, if Alton were fully conscious, he would object to it, but... Because, like, he's banging into the walls a little bit and a few other things, but he's not really in a position to care, so... Okay. So you're now back in the dock ward.
I suppose, I mean, probably get back to the yawning portal. And then once we have money, we can see about getting out and no longer catatonic.
I mean, are there, let me see what...
Oh, and Floon obviously follows you up the,
Almost forgot you were here!
Alright, who can learn Greater Restoration?
I believe it's a 5th level spell.
Yes, so pretty baller dudes and bards and druids and clerics.
Ninth level divine casters.
Probably when we go to the temple. Don't mean the metagames there.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. Probably going to the House of Wonder.
Alright, to the yawning portal. Stomp off to the yawning.
I am going to point out that the House of Wonders is a place of arcane magic, not divine magic. And the restoration spells are divine magic.
Bards can know it.
There's the arcane domain of clerics.
True. True. So as you return to the yawning portal, Volo is sitting at a table, drinking, and anxiously waiting to hear from you about Floon. When he
like
sees
a video game NPC, he hasn't moved from the spot.
No, he has, but he's back, sitting there waiting. When he sees you, he's going to jump up, hug Floon, he's going to hug Sir Rowan and Vigil. Nimbus is a little hard to hug at the moment, and Alton is even harder to hug.
What does he
It's very
smell
difficult
like?
to hug.
He smells fairly clean. He's been drinking a little, but he's clean, and he's
Clean
not
like minty or clean
he's not
like flour?
like flowery.
We're dirty, like a sewer.
You're dirty like a sewer. By the way, do any of you have prestidigitation? Aside from Alton, who doesn't count at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay.
I have mage hand.
So you're all stinky and sewery, etc. Okay. Okay. So yeah, he's going to hug several of you, regardless of the fact that yes, you're not smelling so great. And he's going to say thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I believe we had an agreement.
Yeah, money's kind of tight
I
right
have but
now.
a few coins to spare. But never let it be said that Volo reneges on a promise. Allow me to present something much more valuable. The deed to a remarkable property here in Waterdeep. We'll need a magistrate to witness the transfer of ownership. I'll arrange a meeting with one after you've inspected the estate and deemed it satisfactory.
Did you catch that?
Yes.
Yeah.
What sort of estate?
So he hands you a deed to a building called Trollskull Manor, a historic building in the north ward of Waterdeep. If you're looking at the map behind me, it's like here. Yes, I know. It's outside of the bounding box. So it's a fairly nice historic property. I mean, it needs a bit of fixing up, but the property is a solid piece. It's worth significantly more than the 400 dragons you were promised. It isn't the 400 dragons you were promised, but in total, but it's worth significantly more than.
Now, Volo, I appreciate the sentiment, but we had a deal, and since we seem to be willy-nilly, just kind of playing Calvin ball with how we're doing these deals, I might suggest this. Our companion here, and he points to Alton, whose head's just kind of hanging loosely. Our companion got pretty messed up. And you know, we did it doing your job, so maybe you could help us out with this.
I'm looking at what it costs to cast a Greater Restoration.
I think it's 100.
The 100 GP of Diamond Dust. It's not cheap.
So yeah, maybe you could help out with my catatonic friend here.
Or at the very least, like, direct us to someone who can help
Hang on,
in some
we need
way.
to fix video. Give me a second to banish myself.
Oh, Ruby's here.
I'm here.
Ruby.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Nimbus died. Nimbus fell off a cliff. Very sad.
Serves him right.
Oh.
Bastard.
Nimbus will be missed.
Well, that's the case. I guess I'll just watch the rest of you guys play.
Not really.
Okay, let's
This whole session is going to be me making a new character since Nimbus died.
let's fix people's order because we're out of order. So, Adam, Cyber.
Oh, my turn.
Adam, that's your cue to turn the video back on.
What up, Matt? Ooh.
And Cyber, go ahead.
Pew!
And now we're all in the right places. Briefly, what happened while you were not present? They
Cheering you all.
looked through the last couple rooms, found
Okay.
basically nothing. Well, the last few on the right side of, I don't know if you're looking at the stream.
Yes, I'm in the stream.
So they completely missed any of the stuff on the west side of the room where you guys were in, but
Okay.
they decided it was more important to bring Alton up. So you went back up. You went to Yawning Portal where Volo was waiting, greeted Floon and you, and when he was asked for the money, let me just play that again.
I confess that I have but a few coins to spare. But never let it be said that Volo reneges on a promise. Allow me to present something much more valuable. The deed to a remarkable property here in Waterdeep. We'll need a magistrate to witness the transfer of ownership. I'll arrange a meeting with one after you've inspected the estate and deemed it satisfactory.
Okay.
And so Sir Rowan was trying to get Volo to throw in a greater restoration for, or equivalent for, Alton.
Okay.
There had sort of been a promise of 400 dragons in total. And this is valuable. It's not the same thing as what was promised. What was promised was hard cash. So, make me a persuasion check for Sir Rowan.
Good at this. Say 25.
Mind control.
I mean, you gotta know a guy who knows a guy. You get around.
So-
you know people.
So he says, I have someone I can call in a favor from, I suppose. Oh, wait, that's not the... Hang on. I just signed into the wrong room.
Oh no.
Or wrong account for the, hang on, let's see. So sign out. Try that again. I can't. At the moment, my only view of the rules is looking at the stream display, the thing that's actually running the stream. But because I have so many windows for the stream stuff, it's like a tiny box that's like basically 9 to 12 of these could fit on the screen compared to the full. The actual resolution is supposed to be the same size as my actual screen, but it's like a tiny fraction of it, so I can barely read the numbers there. So give me a second to pull that up. Okay. Dice room.
This whole manor thing works out. We can like quit adventuring and just start flipping houses.
So give me a second. I will give you some background on your soon-to-be new property, Troll Skull Manor.
Wait, so this is definitely out of character. I'm inebriated, incapacitated, if you will.
No, incapacitated, not inebriated. There's a difference.
Not inebriated. I'm not drunk.
I was like, wow, in real life you're drunk?
We were all guaranteed like separately an amount of money, and then he's just like, you know what? Let's just give all of them a house. Let's
If they
force
share.
a house.
Well,
together."
you were offered an amount of 100 dragons each. Now, to be fair, this property is worth significantly more than that.
What if we don't
Basically,
want to live together?
then sell it. Basically, Volo is in a interesting predicament that. So he's been working on his new book, Volo's Guide to Spirits and Specters, and he's waiting on royalty payments from Volo's Guide to Monsters. I kid you not. This is not anything I'm making up.
Okay.
So he's waiting on royalty payments from that, and he
Does realty on the side as like, a hobby.
no. So he
Is there
actually
a ghost in this house?
yes.
Ah, it's a haunted house, Luigi's Mansion. Luigi's
Please.
Mansion, guys.
Luigi's Mansion. Don't.
He had purchased this house for research for his book. Actually, the ghost in the house may be good for you. So.
Damn.
Spoiler alert.
A new fourth party member to replace. Oh.
To replace the incapacitated.
So Volo is going to bring you to a bring you to a friend of his house and call in a favor for Alton's greater restoration.
Great.
Before we do this, guys, I mean, we could get, if we do the property transfer now, and I'm not suggesting this is a nice thing to do. A house splits better 3 ways.
Well, are we selling the house?
I
Like
can hear, just for reference.
Yeah,
I'm able
but you
to-
can't talk though, so.
That's in character, just mentally talking. No. Cool.
And he turns on and says, "I'm only kidding," and he kind of waves his hand in front of Alton's eyes to see if his eyes track or anything
Like they
like
register. They blink.
I don't think they do.
Nimbus is going to suggest that we throw a house party.
Ooh, like a
haunted house party.
I definitely want to go check this place out if it's mine now, or at least like a fourth mine.
You're probably out of character, I suppose. We should probably let Alton be back alive.
I mean, I'm
Probably.
alive, just not able to,
Do
function.
anything.
Is that what you call living? I don't know. That's what I call living.
I mean, I already have, that's basically my life as it is now. It's just crippling,
Welcome to
inability.
D&D. We will answer all of your existential, life crisis questions.
I mean, it comes down to me like, if we left you in the middle of the street,
I would die.
you
I'm a baby.
realistically survive the night. The answer's
I-
feeling like a no.
No, it's a no. I died like a small baby.
Okay, so we're going to go to so are you going to first of all accept this deed to Trollskull Manor
So we're
in lieu of the favor from the friend who owes him a favor? That's a pretty big favor, but in lieu of the 400 gold that you might otherwise that you were originally promised.
So we're negotiating.
You are welcome to negotiate, but
Rowan
Roll
kind
for
of gives him
haggle.
a Clint Eastwood eye and stares him down for a moment.
make me an intimidation check.
Working on it. 20 plus 4. 16.
He's suitably intimidated.
We're only in a bottle of nice wine and you've got a deal.
Bottle of wine.
Oh my
It's
god.
worth it. Worth it.
He'll throw in some spirits to go with your specter.
That's good. I like
That's
that.
pretty good.
Nice.
That was clever.
Spirits Inspector.
I suppose you have a deal, Vola. And they shake hands, and I said, "No, let's get this boy back with the living."
Volo is
Where we
going.
Big
Volo is going to say that in his humble opinion, he is living. After all,
Well,
he does know
well,
something about
It
spirits.
really comes down to what you think about living and death. For example, if I left him in the middle of the street right now, he would die, like a little baby.
Or so I've been told.
Okay, so you go to his friend's place of residence. She complains about it being her day off, but she does owe this favor to Volo, so... And Alton now has his ability scores reset to what they were. I honestly have no idea what they were.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's great. Let me
As
look at my,
as if
20s, right?
a greater restoration or a cast.
I don't remember.
Specifically, it removes an effect
Oh.
reducing. It removes any reduction to one of the of your ability scores. Just remove the manual modifiers if you need. If you're having issues with that, I can do that. Just let me know.
There we go.
I guess like before she restores him, Nimbus is gonna be poking Alton, like in all different areas of his face.
So are you the closest person to me, would you say?
Sure, I'm poking you in the face.
I
I
think
want to know the
instinctually,
exact moment when you feel again.
yeah, I strike out with my fist instantly. I think it's just reflex of waking up and not being able to be conscious.
Okay.
That's an unarmed strike. That's a 1d4.
You have to first try and hit.
I know. I was just trying to be cheeky. 1d20.
Oh, we
Plus
seem to be
strength.
missing our usual watcher.
I have 0 strength, so that's easy. 8 against Ack. Is this a surprise attack? Is this a
No,
surprise round?
you miss. Oh, just to be clear, even if you had hit, that would have just been 1 damage.
Yeah, no,
Flat.
it would have not done
It
good
would be
damage.
1 plus strength.
Yeah, he already
I
said
have
his
0.
strength is 0.
Oh, it would be 1 damage, yeah.
Yeah.
So here's
What happened?
a kind of tangent, and I'm sorry to bring on a tangent. Do you have a negative strength modifier? You somehow do negative damage with unarmed strikes?
No, there's a minimum of 1 rule on most attacks. That is, even if you are completely inept with the item, you still can manage to deal damage assuming you can hit.
So am I did they lay me down somewhere, or they just they threw me on the floor and then woke me up? How did this whole process happen?
Yeah, they led you on a pallet.
And holding you up like a marionette.
No, they laid you on a pallet and did some magic. I mean, none of you really know how these magics work because none of you have much of any familiarity with the divine magics.
I mean, I know a little bit, to being like magical and all.
I know nothing.
I think I just get up and what? How did? Okay, so
You've been
everything
sort
that
of
this is not my accent. What is? This is not my.
You should lean into
I have
Irish.
my accent.
just to be clear, you were able to sort of hear things and sort of remember them, but you just weren't able to do anything
Yeah.
much more than that anyway. So
So I'm going to suggest that you remember that Sir Rowan was telling you, like, oh, if we left you in the middle of the street, you'd survive.
What's important is that
I kind of I give a sly glance at you didn't mean that, right? That was a joke. Right?
I mean, you're here and not in the streets, aren't you?
I think it's just because you weren't alone with me.
I mean, what's the point of hypotheticals? What matters is that we're here now, and that you're okay, and we're all happy about it. I got you a bottle of wine, and he holds out the bottle of wine.
Oh, sick.
Nimbus takes the bottle of wine.
What? Ah.
And then drinks it.
You're just gonna chug it?
Save me a sip.
I sip it quickly, but not chuggingly. Because Nimbus feeling slightly foggy, so he's not chugging.
Alton, we have a house now, by the way.
Yeah,
Not this one. We're in a stranger's house right now.
Actually, you don't have the house. You don't have the house yet.
We don't.
We're
yeah, we
getting
don't.
out.
They
We
have to sign for it.
Outside of official negotiations,
And contracts.
we have a house.
I lean into Sir Rowan. Is it a real contract?
I mean, it had better be, or else we'll teach that Volo a thing or two.
I mean, I'm pretty
I
sure
will
he's
note that
probably-
nobody actually looked. I mean, Sir Rowan is currently holding that contract. He was handed a scroll tube with the contract with the deed. That it just has to be notarized.
I mean, I suppose I'll open it up and,
So not notarized. It has to be witnessed. Transfer has to be witnessed. The deed is notarized. Are you going to look at it? Or are you going to?
Yeah, just kind of confirm its legitimacy, read the fine print.
Make me a. Ooh, let me think about this one. Make me an intelligence check with proficiency. Because you have a fair idea of what
I mean,
it would look like if it weren't.
technically, that's one of the things a forgery kit helps you do.
So you would you would recognize the signs of something along of that sort.
22.
He knows everything.
It appears quite real. It's notarized. It appears legitimate. Cause it is.
Checks out. Volo, my dude. Let's get the I's dotted, the T's crossed, and we can be on our way.
So, Volo is going to set up a meeting for tomorrow at high noon. Sorry, high sun. In a courthouse in the castle ward with one magistrate, Kylan Silverhelm. Simmerhelf.
Silver Health.
Hang on.
Silver Health. Silver Elf. Silver Health.
It's Silmerhelv. And if you give
Silver
me
Health.
a second.
I think you're changing it every time and you're
No.
just testing it. No, I don't believe you.
Okay. So down.
All right.
Island. Silmerhouse.
I'm just having trouble pronouncing it. Is the other thing.
Low-key, player to DM, is this a name you actually have to bother to know?
No.
Or is this
No.
a one
It's
and
for
done
fun.
sort of
What's
thing?
up,
Hey
Kai
man.
Sim?
Hey man, if that mind flayer is gonna be coming back, we might have to come get some more greater restorations.
I don't think that the Mind Flayer actually can cause any of the things that a Intellect Devourer does. At least
Yeah,
normally.
He might have more dogs.
True. I mean, you did just kill his pet, so he's probably not too thrilled with you.
No.
All right. Well, checks out. I guess we'll catch you in the morning at the courthouse, Volo. Thank you, and I'd nod to the person whose house we're in the middle of right now. Thank you for helping our boy out.
Yeah, thank you for making me aware and conscious. I do
So,
finger time.
is that business for today? Anybody? Does anybody else have anything they want to put on the docket?
Hey, did we, this is a out of character question. Did we, so the deal was just the title? I thought I might have been misremembered. Did we also get 100 drachms each?
No, we
No.
got hustled a little.
No, the original promise was the 100 dragons. You're now getting this properly, which is actually, hang on, I can probably come up with
Do you
the...
need a picture of it? Is it pretty? Do we get a butler? Do we have a landscaper?
You
Is
can
it
hire
Victorian style?
you can
Is it a
hire a
cottage?
you can hire a butler.
Okay.
Certainly.
Can it be like a ghost butler, or like an undead butler, or a vampire butler?
If you can find someone who is willing to buttle for you, who fits those criteria, then yes.
I think it's easier to find a butler and then make them into a ghost.
Done.
They'd have to be willing.
Guys,
You know what? It actually is.
If you give me 1 second, though, you will get a picture of your lovely new
We just want it in the sweepstakes.
house. Give me a second. Save image as. Now let me remember what on earth the name of that particular. You know, I'll just.
Oh man.
Dang. Warlocks don't have any skeleton making spells.
Boo.
Nope, not necromancers.
That would seem like an intuitive subclass for a...
Right? There might be one. Hold on. I got it.
Give me a second.
Oh, that's Destiny 2. Alright, I don't care about that.
Warlock.
Alright, let's see what patrons we got. I mean, you do have the Raven Queen
Okay.
from Unearthed Arcana, which is
Okay, so
Wow.
welcome to your new
Oh, damn.
property.
Oh, we gonna have some nice parties. We gonna get some beer. We gonna charge
Welcome
everyone
to my-
5 silver.
Hello, MTV.
Which, alright, we have to attribute.
That is Troll Skull Manor.
Party house.
We have to attribute horror movie roles. Now.
Ooh, okay.
All right. Let's see. We got the jock.
Mhm.
We got the dumb nerd.
He's the dumb nerd.
If you give
I
me
mean,
a
I feel
second to pull it from the appendix, I will have a floor map for you. So were you going to do anything else this day?
Are we?
I
mean,
want to just get to us owning a house, and then we can do stuff.
Yeah, I want to explore our
Welcome to the
house.
Okay. So, give me 1 second.
Yeah, no necromancy warlock subclass.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
That's wild.
I mean, you even get, like, familiars. I feel like you could do something with that mechanic.
I mean, there's the Undying, which is where your patron's like a lich.
That's the closest thing. It just makes you hard to kill. You don't get to.
It makes you hard to kill, yeah, you don't get to summon.
I
And
mean,
you get
magic
to talk.
initiate. This is what you do: magic initiate, and then just get necromancy spells.
Might.
Or you just do it the easy way and just go wizard necromancer.
So it's been a multi-class as a
Dual
wizard.
class. That's just dual class.
Yeah, I could just
You
multi-class
could
it.
multi-class, but that's... I mean, I suppose you could, but multi-classing Warlock and a regular spellcaster is just a pain in the neck.
Yeah, I would probably magic initiate.
Warlock uses...
Adam has high intelligence.
Warlock uses a different spell system, though.
Spell slot thing, yeah.
It gets wacky.
Although you'd be at the point to do it, which is essentially get Eldritch Blast and Agonizing Blast, and then abandon the class.
I mean, I wouldn't stop you from doing it. You could also theoretically find someone who is already an undead. I mean, this is a big city. Finding someone who decides it. Also, remember, you do have a... there is a rumor that this house is haunted.
We might just already have a ghost butler.
I mean, I'll also settle for undead butler. Vampire butler is fine too.
Vampire is a kind of undead.
That is true. Never mind. Zombie. Well, no, zombie. Yeah, undead. Whatever.
Oh,
Undead butler.
by the way, Ruby, I don't know if you caught our new chat command.
No. What is it?
Adam, you want to go ahead?
Yes, Adam. What is the new chat command?
I don't know if you saw. I don't know if you're in the chat to see what he just posted.
Wait.
There's a message that triggers that. What he just sent.
Oh.
Trombone.
Trombone.
There will be additional silent effects. I haven't finished up the script yet, so.
Okay. Oh, we need to make one for that was easy.
I need to find a open source that was easy file first.
Okay. For next time.
Everybody get on the hunt.
It needs to be royalty free, whatever. I need to be able to legally just send it easily, and then sure.
Just pitch it up or down.
We're gonna make our own soundboard. It's gonna be dope, guys. So do we own our house?
Alright guys, so we get this house tomorrow. All we have to do is spend the night in it.
So we're in front of the house right now, right?
Wait.
Yeah, that's what you see.
Okay. Invix runs in the house.
I suppose Sir Rowan follows behind.
I also follow, but I'm not running. I'm just, being normal adult.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Just so you know, this what before it fell to disuse was formerly a tavern. So just so you're aware of this. So the
Probably a seller.
oh, there are definitely seller. There's definitely a seller. But so
Is there actually like a map of the house, or are we just gonna wing it?
you'll get a map. If you give me a minute, you'll get a map. Hang on, I just need to add.
Go.
Give me a second. I'm just trying to do something. Give me a second. Oh, of course, right. That doesn't work. I have to do it that way. Okay. So, following day after, so the following day at midday, high noon, so high sun, that's what they call it in Waterdeep. You meet up with Volo at the courthouse. The magistrate is there to witness the transfer. She is going to ask for a the standard transfer fee of 25 GP, which is customarily paid by the new owners.
There's never a number in this game that splits clean 4 ways.
Sure, it does split clean in 4 ways. 24 GP comes out to 6 gold, 2 silver, and 5 copper each. It splits very cleanly.
I own half gold.
I mean,
and copper.
anything we use up your gold is just be better.
Wait, how much gold is it?
25 total for
25. Come on. Can we try and negotiate this down 1 gold just for convenience sake? I'll do this one. What? Who are we talking to?
the magister with the name that I posted in chat in the dice roller thing.
And is that a male?
Female. She is.
Health.
All right. Hello.
Oh, female. Just to be clear, female tiefling.
Female demon lady.
Also very charismatic, just for your notice.
Firstly, may I ask, what kind of skincare products do you use? You're looking very shiny.
Nimbus rolls his eyes.
I don't have time to waste on this.
Well, let me get to the point. As you see, there's 4 of us kind of in this deal, and the price is like 25, which I don't know if you're like a big math person.
Just get to the point, would you?
Could you like just lower the price 1 for us? You're I'm very nice, obviously. And I would very much appreciate it.
It is not I who sets the price. It is the city's price. This is the price for the city of Waterdeep. It does not go to me.
Well, you know, like one gold piece goes missing in the city treasury. Does anyone really bat an eye?
Are you looking for a few nights in Holden?
No. Just 1 gold. I mean, it's really more a convenience sake for you, so you can walk away with like a few gold pieces.
7 gold on the counter.
Oh, that also works. This also. Never mind then. This is perfectly suitable.
I'm sorry, you were flailing a bit there, and I didn't want it to, get worse. I was trying to,
Understandable.
help you out there. It's cool. Hey, you did good. Like, good job. Like.
All right, I'll put in my 6.
Proud of you. And I pat the bag.
6 put in.
So Rowan puts in 5 gold pieces and walks back to the party and sets 1 gold piece on the floor.
She's just going to look at you and not sign the document.
I mean,
my apologies for my friend's rudeness. I believe he miscounted it and accidentally dropped a piece. I'll go pick that up for you.
Nimbus smacks Rowan.
Give me a second. Let me just see something. Oh wait, it's over there. Hang on. Okay, so you are now in possession of a signed and witnessed deed and transfer of ownership document. And you are now the proud owners of Troll Skull Manor, so named because it's at the entrance of Troll Skull Alley. And it is that building that is on our lovely channel there. I mean, on the screen in the maps window.
Mhm.
Ah, and we have our friends have returned. Or at least one of our friends has, our primary friend, our closest friend has returned. Welcome back, Kamaku. We did miss you. That is definitely true. I mean, there are also the people who are just sitting there doing nothing, but...
Don't type Chambone in the chat. Also,
exclamation mark trombone.
yeah, definitely don't type that in the chat. Adam, I don't know if you saw what I just sent you over Discord. You can guess what that one does, right?
Lovely.
Yes, there are now 2 of these things. They are currently, unfortunately, on separate cooldowns and whatever. They're set separately, but yeah. Sound effects, controllable. At the moment, there are 2 of them.
Where did you send it?
Oh no, I sent a private message to Adam. You can see the command in the Twitch chat. It also is not that hard to figure out, was it? I mean, Adam, I'm sure that was exactly what you were expecting. So
we got our document signed.
You are now the proud owner of this lovely manor.
Hey guys, you will know what might be an awesome decoration thing? You should go back to the yawning portal and see if, now I have to remember the name of the yawning portals.
Durnan.
See if Durnan has the skull from that troll we all killed.
Ooh.
You haven't even seen the inside.
That seems both poetic and in theme with the whole Skull Manor thing.
Right.
Done.
Or even if he just has a troll skull that he can just tell us is the troll that we killed.
He seemed good at trolls.
Probably.
Are we still at the yawning portal right now?
No, you just left the courthouse. I mean, you're not that far from the yawning portal.
Can we go to the yawning portal and go see if Jordan's there?
Durnan, I'm sure, is there. He sort of, lives there. That is actually, hang on, let me
my
set that back
accent is lacking tonight, so I'm in game. So, friends, why not Go to the yachting portal.
So on.
I also realized that, hey, in case nobody knew, we did sleep one whole night, so that is a
We
long
did.
rest.
Long rest.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
just noticed that.
Oh yeah, yes, you were fighting earlier in the day. Yes. So what's currently on the screen is part of the map. I will post that in our Discord resources channel. If you give me one moment, not chat, resources. Let me think about this. I think I want. I don't know which file did I want. Give me one moment to look at which file I just put there. Properties. One ending in the number 3. That one. Okay. Map of.
So we're coming to the young forest to see if Vernon has all of the girl.
I can barely hear you.
It's all I want. Because it's beautiful and poetic.
Correct.
So he's going to tell you that he. Actually, hang on. Why am I going to tell you what he says when instead I can say.
If you're having trouble reading, you could have your friends do it for you.
No, that's not quite the button I wanted. But the answer that he's
That
going to
seems unreasonable and mean.
That's mean.
the answer he's going to actually give you is.
I can read.
Yeah, dude, what the hell, bro?
No.
That's his answer to your question.
That makes me really sad, Darren. It was going to be beautiful and poetic.
No offense.
Wait, what you do with the
probably
troll
You
skull?
strike me as the lazy type.
It's probably threw it down the well.
Oh God, no. Did he throw it back down the well?
Uh-huh.
Probably. Want to go after
Oh
it?
God. Oh, oh.
I very badly want to go after it, yes.
A brief foray into Undermountain.
Darren, you saddened me, friend.
Oh, you have
No,
an
you by
air
yourself.
about you,
I'm
don't
not going with
you? Yeah, you're pretty funny.
So I guess we have to figure out how to get the troll skull.
He does.
We're not-
He does say if you want
Yeah,
the next time,
probably
a troll comes up, he is willing to save it for you if you're willing to.
So that's not the troll.
This is a crazy sandbox fest we're going on here.
We threw it down the hole. It should be at the bottom of the hole.
Not actually sure.
We should get the troll skull, get back up. It'll take 5 minutes tops.
If you try and convert anyone drinking, you will start a fight.
Are you suggesting that we not get the troll skull we all met over to put in our shared home, Troll Skull Manor?
Yes.
See, I'm also kind of saying the same thing. I don't think going down there is a great idea.
I'm not saying we hang out there. I'm saying we go. We saw it a troll's neck bone for 2 minutes tops, and we go back up real quick.
In, out.
Farewell.
Oh, God.
I mean, look, if we go down there and the troll skull's a whole thing, we can leave it. But I think this is beautiful and poetic.
Ha 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 ha.
I vote not
It's awesome how well these buttons just happen to work.
I, for one, vote for getting the troll skull.
Going to Undermountain at level 2.
I'm not saying we do much. I say we look down the hole, we see if there's a troll skull, and if there is, then we take it back up, and we hang it over our doorway.
So you're saying you want to you want to ride the rope? You can do that. It'll only cost you 1 gold.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, Sir Rowan. Royalty first. And I bow and motion towards the way.
Sir Rowan looks and he peeks his head down, pauses a moment to and hawk a loopy down and listens for the inevitable drop as it reaches the bottom. Somebody scream when
I push him. No, I don't.
Just kidding. Or am I? Am I kidding?
Did you hear it hit the bottom?
I'm still listening.
Oh, I'm still falling.
I don't suppose. Well, I mean, I am going to go down there, I suppose. I want this skull.
I've never seen somebody so blindly want to die.
I mean, if it's bad, I'll go back up.
I mean, I don't think it's that easy. I don't think it's a... You're muted.
I realize that.
You're out.
I realize that you probably have not heard any of several things I've said, although you have heard the sound effects, because the sound effects are on a different channel, are not via my mic.
Not gonna lie, I saw your mouth moving, and I was like, maybe he's just cussing us out right now, and he doesn't want us. What are you saying?
I have a hardware mute, and I keep forgetting that I have it set. See when I do this? It's muted and you can't hear me.
That's funny.
So.
You didn't speak whenever you did it, so there was no way to prove it or telling the truth. That is cool. Regardless.
Can't hear you. Hi,
That was because I was mouthing, I wasn't actually speaking.
Yeah. Okay, outside, damn, yeah, you're really cussing this party out.
Yeah, no.
I want it to be on the Twitch stream.
No, I just I had muted myself. Yeah, so Durnan is not going to... Durnan is just going to refuse to winch you down. He's not going to, normally he lets adventurers or whatever who would want to for gold. He's not going to even do that for you.
He knows.
Well, you know what, Durnan? I think you're a real jackass. And next time there's a troll, I'm not even going to help. I said, there's a troll, I am going to try and help the situation. Help my friend Durnan to guard. And instead, you don't give me a troll skull. And that's all I ever wanted.
He looks at you
have really changed.
And said, ever. Then why didn't you take it when you know...
If I knew I was going to get a house called Troll Skull Manor back when we killed the troll, Durnan, I would have taken the troll skull.
Oh, you're the one that Volo unloaded that on, huh?
Mm-hmm. And now you see why I want a troll skull, to fit the theme of our troll skull themed manor. Look at your bar. It's called the Yawning Portal. You have a big yawning portal in the middle of the floor.
Which came first, the portal or the name?
I mean...
That's fair. Durnan also has a good point.
I think it's best
What came first? Me fighting a troll or me owning a home called Troll Skull Manor?
Here's the third option.
You can use the front door.
In Troll Skull.
You can use the back door with the rest of the rubbish. But one way or another, you should leave.
Well, you know what, Jordan? I hope somebody trips into the portal.
Wait, does that like happen? Is that like lore? Do people just fall into Undermountain all the time when they get too drunk?
So just to be clear, this is not a short portal. Like, I mean, a short edge. Like, there's a fairly tall lip to this.
Oh, okay.
And people used to be put down there as punishment. That Durnan and his friend Mert decided to go adventuring. They were not put there as punishment, and came up with a fair bit of loot. Durnan used his loot to raise to take down the tower that used to be there and build this portal. Build this tavern around this yawning portal. That was all that was left of the entrance, and yeah. Since I'm certain that you leave. By the way, what time of year did we say this was? We said this was autumn.
Oh, this is
Fall.
autumn.
So as he throws you outside, where it's somewhat windy because it's fall in Waterdeep.
For sake of narrative, I think Alton walked out on his own. He knew how this conversation was going. He saw it.
He's not going to physically remove you unless you refuse to leave. He's just tired of having this conversation, and it's not like you were buying anything.
Well, you know what? We could have negotiated a price.
We could have bought a troll skull.
No.
Maybe it's the same case with the Yawning Portal, where there is a troll skull in there. We haven't been there. You don't know.
It's not our troll skull.
Oh my good, you own it.
I mean, it's not. You know what I mean.
And nobles are so
I know you know what I mean.
And I walk away towards our manor. At least, I think to. I'm trying to convince him that
I'm telling everyone that the beer at the Yawning Portal has rat poop in it.
I mean, yeah.
What if we start a rival tavern?
Throne goes on Fantasy Yelp and writes that the Yawning Portal has rat poop everywhere.
Craigslist.
None of these exist.
Fantasy Yelp is totally
it's
a thing.
just a list posted on a message board, a literal message board, mind you.
Fantasy
From
Yelp.
Craig, and he's got good taste.
Yeah, he doesn't agree with your statement. Anyways, Craig aside, and any of his lists.
To our house.
The manner which I did post the floor plan in the resources channel. You have the floor plan of your beautiful house, which actually has quite a few stories.
Practically a story for each of us.
Well, depends on whether you want to use it as a tavern or not.
So is there, where are we? I assume we're at Troll Skull Manor now.
Yes.
Is there furniture?
So, as you walk in on that first floor there,
on the left side?
it's not on the. Hang on, let me move it so you can actually see on the. So if you're looking at the actual thing I posted in the Discord channel, it's clearly noted, but it's what's on once the stream is showing this. Actually, if you hear me on the stream is showing this, but left-hand side of that is showing the first floor. So that as you enter that main room, the main room, the tap room, it's filled with broken furniture, tarnished silverware, casks of wine that have turned to vinegar, and a bunch of detritus. The other rooms are all empty, except for cobwebs, dust, and harmless rats.
So, I'm sorry, I missed it, because I was looking at the Full Skull Manor. Is there furniture in here? Just to
So
try this
in the tap room, there is broken furniture. There's the broken furniture. There's the tarnished silverware, casks of wine that have turned to vinegar, and a bunch of detritus. And then elsewhere there's cobwebs, dust, and rats. So not really. You've got some broken bar furniture, and that's about it.
Is there a musty glass anywhere?
There are a bunch of broken glasses, but there are no. Are you gonna look around for an intact glass?
A 90% intact glass.
Okay, so make me a perception check.
Oddly specific.
Seven.
You find what appears to be a reasonably intact glass.
Okay. Nimbus is going to use it. He's going to drink the vinegary wine.
He's going to take a thing of the vinegar wine. Well, he's going to try to, but when he scoops them into the cup, it's going to leak out through the bottom through a crack he didn't see.
He's going to attempt to save it. Save that which is most important, and drink it through the broken cracks at the bottom.
Make me a dexterity check.
Sure.
At this
13.
point, you're
okay, you managed to get it. Make me a con save, please.
Okay.
This will be con save number 1 out of 2, because you will be making 2 different con saves for different things.
23.
Okay.
I'm immortal.
You don't puke it up. Make me another con save.
No. 8.
Hey.
Oh wait. Wait. Oh, sorry. What was the 13? Oh, the 13 was your dexterity check, right? Okay.
Correct.
You are a little bit tipsy.
Yeah, my dex and my con are both plus.
Because there is technically a teeny bit of alcohol. Actually, hang on. Let me check if that's accurate. I'm not sure that that's accurate.
What is this square thing in the center of our tap room?
You're a square thing.
Ooh. This little guy named Sir Rowan Silvermere.
I believe that's a table, but I'm not entirely certain, actually.
You're looking at the one I'm referencing, the kind of weirdly darkened one?
Yeah.
Is it meant to be a fireplace?
Is that meant to just be like a tap room bar?
Fireplace, where does it go?
Oh, fireplace.
Since it's not actually, since your tap room is currently in disrepair, honestly, if you decide to rebuild it, you can put whatever you want there.
Okay. I was just trying to figure out what it was meant to be.
Yeah, cause it's definitely not a.
Maybe it's the stage.
No, it's too small for that.
You know, shows.
It's a small
You
stage.
can hire local bands.
It's a stage for like one person. No, I don't think. What? Yeah, this is odd. Cause it's not the counter. Cause that's the L-shaped bar. I don't know.
Maybe it's a pillar.
Actually, I'm looking at this. Hang on. Wait. That may be a... That may actually be a, furnace that goes up. Because if you look, there's sort of a part of that chimney goes through the second floor in a similar place. There's something, and then the third floor, there's also... So yeah, it looks like there are fireplaces off of a central chimney there. Because that does go up to the top floor.
Is it? I don't really see where it's represented.
Oh yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah, I see that now.
It's smaller on the upper floors, but if you look on the second floor, if you look between the common room and the den,
they're like eye
I
shaped.
think that's a
They're eye
door.
shaped.
That's not a door. Oh yeah, absolutely.
The doors with the white
I'm
ones.
saying that's a
Because
fire.
there's one in the kitchen
too.
as well.
And there's one on the
They go to
bedroom
the
on the
kitchen as
third
well?
floor. It's just fireplaces straight up.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. I was just curious. Checks out. We have a fireplace.
Quite a few of them, yes. Like you also have a similar one in the bedrooms on the second floor, and the master bedrooms on the third floor that's connected to that. Yeah, so it's... And it'll also give you an idea of how that lines up.
All right. Checks out.
And you have ale cellar and wine cellar down in the basement.
Do we know that yet, or that's meta?
Well, are you going through your house?
Nimbus suspects. Wait. Did I drink the vinegar wine?
Oh yeah, I was looking up whether wine that has turned to vinegar is still alcoholic. Hang on, let me see if wine that's turned to vinegar is...
Well, if it's turned to vinegar, is vinegar alcoholic?
Vinegar can... There's nothing stopping vinegar from containing alcohol.
So then I guess it's up to interpretation of the DM.
So I have to look up what happens to
So
that.
it's like church wine.
No, church wine is just strong wine.
No, Catholic Church is just like vinegar.
So...
What I love this is welcome to D&D.
No, in that transformation, the vinegar turns to acetic acid. So,
Great.
I guess you didn't need to make that second con save because it doesn't potentially get you drunk. You managed to not throw it up, but it tastes awful. Or you just throw it up.
No. I'm making a gagging sound.
Oh god, you're making a gagging sound, you don't actually.
Sorry. In between. I'm making a gagging sound. Nimbus is gonna go, I'm checking the basement. There's usually a cellar, and I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna check to see if there's a cellar.
There are two cellars, one with racks with racks for kegs of ale, and one for bottles of wine. They're all empty though.
Well, I suppose,
He heads upstairs.
I suppose that's to be expected. I mean, I guess let's check out the second story.
So you have first of all, there are two sets of stairs. One. Wait, is that an outside? Is that an external stair? I can't tell.
It looks like it.
No, from the first floor. From the first floor. The one on the first floor looks like it's external.
The leftmost one, right? No?
Yeah.
No, that's steps up to the building, I thought.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm saying from the first floor in the top right corner. That goes up to the second floor. Looks to me to be from outside the building to the second floor.
A bizarre choice. Oh, you want to stay at our bar and inn? Just walk around back.
No.
Maybe
It's
the second
it's
floor.
one of the two Wait. Yes, that is the only access to. That
So
was
you
I
get
guess
the
it's so
second
people,
floor.
patrons don't just go into the inn. I guess this isn't an inn, actually. It's very possible it's just someone's house that has a tap that has a.
No, it was used as a tavern, but I mean, there's a room that's upstairs at the common. Yeah, that's for people. I guess for people who are residing there. So it's not a direct
Are you
access
sure?
from the. That's what it looks
So,
like to
do we
me.
all head up to the second floor?
I mean, yeah.
Yes,
But
I do.
so you walk outside, around the building, and upstairs. Really, you have to do that? That is weird.
I'm imagining it's like a common room is just like a almost like a living room. From what
Yeah.
I know of words, it's, so it's not like I don't think this is like an inn. I think this is just a tavern where people come to drink and they leave. But the people
Yeah.
that own were staying in the upper stairs, which is why
Which has a
where they.
separate access, but there isn't even access in the back. Is the interesting thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. 'Cause if you look at it, there's no separation between. I mean, and you could easily potentially have people staying there, although considering that there are 4 of you and 1, 2. That's very interesting. The second story bedroom can only be accessed through the den.
Not through the hall.
There's no door
That
from
leads
the
to
hall, there's no door from the hall to there.
the stairs go to the common room.
No, the stairs there go up to the 3rd floor. The stairs in the hall
I
go.
see that.
Oh
I was
yeah.
talking stair from outside. To go to
Yeah,
the
store
common
from the
room.
outside, you go to the common room. You then go to the hall, which gives you access to the spare room, or the or the 3rd floor.
Could you post a picture of the exterior to the Discord? The exterior picture of.
Give me a second, and I will. Oh yeah, this is a valid point.
We're all trying to piece together the puzzle that is the manor we've been in this.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense actually. Now that I'm looking at it,
It
you
makes
kind of have to wrap your head
some
around.
sense.
Makes pretty good sense.
Okay, let's see if I can get the right. Think it's that one. Let's try. Yes, that is it. Exterior shot.
I would hate to be in that bedroom on the 2nd floor and wake up in the middle of the night to have to go to the bathroom.
You have to go. You have to go. You have to
through
go.
the hallway, through the den, up the stairs to presumably the privy on the 3rd floor.
Yeah,
But you know
that
what?
also seems to be the only
House, we're
privy.
gonna change that.
So there's 2 privies
Where's the other privy?
next to the library
Oh.
and study.
Got it.
Below
2
it.
privies on the 3rd story. Yeah, well, that seems to be the primary residence, part of the residence, anyways, right? Because the master bedroom and the other bedroom are there. You've
But
got
if
the
you
you've got
sleep
the
on the
attic.
second floor, you're
You have the
basically at no bathroom.
you have the attic bedroom is fairly closely connected. I mean, there are 4 bedrooms, but
I call the
And
spare
there's
room.
4 of us.
I mean, if someone wanted to, I wasn't saying in the spare room, right? There's the 2nd story bedroom, the 3rd story on the 3rd story. There's the master bedroom and the other bedroom, and on the 4th in the attic there is an attic bedroom.
Oh, wait a second. Attic.
You could also convert that
You don't have
storage
to go
into another
outside.
bedroom or whatever. It's your. I mean, theoretically, you can do reconstruction. It's just not going to be cheap.
No, attic bedroom definitely. If no one else wants it, I'm definitely.
Go for it.
that way.
I call the bedroom on the 3rd floor. Nimbus has a small bladder. Needs to go back.
I assume that Sir Rowan would go for the master bedroom.
A hard choice between the master bedroom and the bedroom that gets access to the little, I assume some sort of deck Or
It's a large balcony, it looks like.
a balcony?
Probably at the front of the building.
The balcony has access primarily from the den.
Well, you can. There's also a door in the hallway that
Yep,
spans
I see it.
the bedroom.
Yeah.
What's the library looking like? Is it just as like decrepit? Is there anything of
It
value?
Yeah, they book.
no.
Oh,
There's no furniture. There's nothing.
Oh, hey guys, we have a wizard spell book, by the way.
Lies.
Wait, where do we get a wizard spell? Oh, yeah.
We killed an orc boy, remember? It happened.
Put it in the library. A lone book.
Do any of you have any knowledge of wizard spells?
I mean,
No,
no,
yes, but I think that no. I have magic initiate with it through a wizard.
Well, then
I might be
theoretically,
wrong.
if your magic initiate is wizard, then yes, you would be able to, as it says, decipher some of the spells in there. I can give you the exact spells that are in that spell book. Wait, you're a warlock and you're a warlock with the magic initiate warlock?
Yeah, it gives you extra cantrips and spells. Don't fight me. It is an accident, I swear.
Let me unbreak. How do I? Oh wait, hang on. Let me do this. There we go. There we go. And now I don't have to break the stream to see the chat. Okay, so as you go around here, as you go through your lovely
Perspective spaces.
through your lovely inn, explore it, and claim your respective spaces. I'm going to note it's basically just dust and cobwebs. That's all there is. You do hear a sudden crash from downstairs.
How far downstairs?
It's a loud crash from the first floor.
Go down the stairs.
Almost as though, it's the sound of someone dropping like 15 glasses or so. A large number, like a dozen. Someone dropped a large number of glasses from the ceiling height.
Can we stealthy creep down the stairs?
You can try. Make me a stealth roll. For everybody who's walking downstairs.
Alright. Let's see. Beardle's not exactly good at stealth.
12.
18.
15.
So, you go downstairs. You're under the impression that you're being stealthy. Whether or not you are, who knows? Oh, I forgot. I have mentor music.
What?
Or sound effects. Wait. But is it not?
heard a glass breaking.
Mm.
Okay, there we go. No, that's not the music I like. No, this is what I want. Let's just try that. So yeah, the miscellaneous weird sounds you hear.
Yes.
Don't see anybody, do you?
Do I see anybody, DM? Do I have to roll perception?
You don't seem to see anything.
No, I don't see anything either.
Maybe it's just some vagrant hiding. I mean,
Nimbus, you do notice that the glass you used is now shattered on the floor.
Are we doing the thing where we're all like heads on top of each other, like Scooby-Doo?
Yes.
Damn,
Yeah.
let's see Scooby-Doo.
It obviously goes Nimbus, Zero, Vigil. Oh.
Yeah, because I'm super tall.
Clarify the order.
Is that from top to bottom?
Yes.
Wait, so Nimbus is on top or on bottom?
It's still on top.
Nimbus is more of a top kind of guy.
Yeah, yeah, Nimbus is definitely a top.
Okay.
It's a family channel. It's a family game.
Vigil, 100% bottom. No. Oh god. Okay. So,
Done. We're done.
Yeah, that's accurate. Thank you.
Just reminding people of how you call that particular one. If you're looking at the Twitch chat, all you type in is !scream. It does have a 1 minute timeout and a 10-minute per user timeout along with the trombone one.
I can't imagine anybody would find a way to abuse that.
Never.
Oh, if someone just starts abusing it. Excellent timing there with that creak, by the way.
I just put something very special into the Discord. If anyone wants to look at it. Special.
Oh no.
Special. It's very good.
Oh, thank you. Very good. I love it.
Yeah, I'd love to play it, but I can't play it for the stream.
It's copyrighted.
Yeah, because otherwise they would just mute the audio for the entire video once it's on Twitch, and then just...
True. It's old school Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, no, I see what it is. It pulls up the
That's
description.
more for anyone else.
Oh, yeah, old school Scooby-Doo things.
Okay, so things are breaking and we hear things moving.
Yeah.
Hello? That's I'll turn.
Oh, okay.
Says that out loud to a specter.
You've got 5 seconds to get out of here before we kick you out.
Wait. We're looking for a butler. Do you know how to clean? Do you like to cook? Do you like to host parties?
I mean, if you'll be our butler, we'll give you the spare bedroom.
It's a really nice spare bedroom. Looking for a butler.
You just hear silence.
Maybe he saw the Craigslist listing. Maybe he knows Craig.
Do you know Craig?
You know Craig?
I do know Craig.
1 knock for yes, 2 knocks for no.
Is this where you hear 3 knocks?
Okay.
Oh, he knows
No, you
Craig.
don't. You don't actually. No, I'm just saying. I was asking if that was that was.
He knows Craig.
No, you do. You hear nothing. Nothing at all.
I'll take his silence as that he knows
This is
Craig.
strange, gang.
Yeah, like, let's split up and look for clues. No. But there's
And this Nimbus would totally be Scooby, just for the record. Just eat everything, drink everything.
I've grown bored of pretending to look at ghosts because we've heard no response. The ghost obviously is shy, so we're fine.
Well, I think we need to establish the way we all split up.
How are we splitting?
You know, guys, it's getting a little late. I think I saw a nice private bath upstairs. I might go take a bath.
Rowan, get your pansy ass down here. We've got an opportunity to hire a butler. He's bitching about the decor this whole time with a chance to find a butler.
Oh, I suppose.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So how do you want to split? Nimbus, Rowan, Alta, and Vigil?
Vigil and
I'm kind of feeling Nimbus, Vigil, Rowan, Alton.
Down.
I am going to point out you have. Well, okay, I guess you probably all have bedrolls in your backpacks.
Yes.
But that's that. If you're going to be sleeping here, that's what you're sleeping on tonight.
Fab.
Bedrolls.
Bedroll. Okay, so we've split up like gang style, yeah. And we're creeping around. Let's see, we're on the first floor, right? So who am I with? Vigil? Nimbus Vigil, do we want to check the pantry? Question mark.
Of course.
We'll go peek around the den. Come on, Alton.
Ghosts love the den.
Ghosts love dens. And I
It's a
follow.
known fact.
Of course they do. They're also hungry. To the pantry.
Yes.
The pantry has some miscellaneous trash, and that's it.
Dang.
Kitchen.
The pantry has like built-in shelving, but
There's
it's in
kitchen
slight
attached.
disrepair. So the attached kitchen, there is a large fireplace in there.
Ooh.
In the kitchen? Okay, fab.
And that's it.
Anything fascinating in that fireplace?
Cobwebs.
Cobwebs are fascinating.
Cool. I love cobwebs.
So if you guys are in the den, you guys are on the second floor. So Vigil and I are on the first floor, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The glass shattering was on the first floor, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a nice den. Quite spacious.
Anything around the hatch to the basement?
There's some dirt and dust and cobwebs.
I love dirt. Okay.
A rat skitters by.
Not rats. Those are okay. Turn the corner around what I assume is a wall of some sort. Start poking around the dilapidated tap room area.
There's the broken furniture, broken tables, broken chairs, barrels of vinegar.
Do we see the broken glass anywhere? Do we see glass anywhere?
There's the glass that you had used that's broken. I mean, there were a bunch of other already broken glasses, but for all you know, it just fell off the where you put it. Aside from the fact that it sounded awfully loud from upstairs. So, are you going to do anything else tonight, or go to sleep and deal with it in the morning?
I'm
Those kind of
gonna go to
frivolous.
sleep.
So, are you going to sleep in your own separate bedrooms?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's
So,
fine.
just for reference, so Alton's in the attic.
Yup.
So Rowan is in the
I
master
like
bedroom.
I suppose so.
No, we all have bedrolls. Fab.
Who's in the other bedroom on the third floor?
That'd be Nimbus because he has a wee small bladder.
And I guess that means that Vigil is going to take that room on the second floor.
Yes, the spare room.
Well, there's an
Spare room or
actual
the
bedroom.
Oh, or the full bedroom. All right, I'll
So
be
the full
neighbors.
bedroom is a little bit out of the way because you have to go down that hallway through the den, through the common room.
But it's so spacious.
But it's much bigger than the
It's
spare
20
room.
feet long and 15 feet wide. Wow.
Yeah, I'll take the spare bedroom. Or I'll take the bedroom.
Nimbus's bedroom is 20 feet by 40 feet. Well, part of it's 40 feet. And it has an additional room with a little trapdoor in its roof.
Yeah, turret.
Hey.
So there's sort of
turret peak, mother.
there's sort of a trapdoor and a ladder going up to it that gets you to that last little room.
Turret peak.
So you can basically stand on the roof of sorry, no, not the roof. In the let me look. Give me 1 second. I'll tell you what it is. No, you're not on the roof. You're in that. I mean, if you look at at the image, you're sort of in the spike of the.
Okay. I like spikes. It's fun.
Give me a second to fix this.
Might be worthwhile to just rotate the image and try and get it in the square.
Well, what I was doing was just pulling up the since it was already sized. I thought I was just trying to get a I'll pull it up in a second. Just need to fit it. That. I just created a new image slot for the house picture. Well, that's kind of cool. It's apparently a transparent image. The dark space at the bottom is transparent on the image. But saying just rotate this map. I can probably do that. Properties. That's not what I want. Clockwise or counterclockwise?
I would assume you would want to read it top to bottom if we're going to rotate it. That'd be clockwise?
Yeah.
I mean, then it's still relatively easy to read. Zoom in a bit more so we have less of the white space.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Awesome. Cool, cool, cool.
So you settle into your respective rooms for the night, you roll out your bed rolls. And you have a fairly uneventful night. I mean, anyone who doesn't necessarily sleep well in a new place doesn't sleep so well. And it's a slightly creaky house because it's just an old house.
And it's got a ghost, I think.
Who's going to be our butler?
What if it's a troll ghost?
Ooh.
Then you can't get his skull.
But a ghost is even better.
Wait, can't we just
We had this conversation not at Ring Game. I'm down either one.
Well, I don't think we know. Do we know? I mean, we don't know there's a ghost in here, in game.
It's rumored. It's rumored that there's a ghost. But
yeah, supposedly.
And if we hear glasses crashing.
And we are in a universe where people definitively know there are ghosts.
Except for the people who don't believe in them, but yeah.
I mean, you can choose to not believe in them, but, like, they super duper actually exist in D&D.
Yes.
Name is totally believes in ghosts. Hands down.
Well, I suppose we're all sleeping. Do we wake up the next morning uneventfully?
Yes. Okay, so the next morning you wake up, what are you going to do? You have a house that's going to cost you a pretty penny to renovate.
Welcome to Renovation Simulator.
I suppose we all meet in the tap room.
In the tap room or in the common room? Or the den?
Tap room has the kitchen. That kind of gives us a chance to try and make food. I guess. I don't know. We could meet anywhere. What kind of furniture's in the study?
Nothing.
None.
Oh, study would be pretty cool.
So we make breakfast.
We get down there. Yep, I think so. We work on some breakfast and we talk about some plans. So, we somehow all own this crazy house now. That's not where I expected this to go, but I suppose it's quite fortuitous.
You know what a house needs? A butler.
I mean,
I think
like,
you need a working house more than you need a butler.
I would agree. I think we need 10 or 12 things before we need a butler, but I'll add it to the list.
Oh, right, because you like making lists.
Rowan pulls out a piece of paper and a quill. So, should probably figure out what we need. I mean, I think first things first, it'd be nice to have beds probably, huh?
Yes.
Are there bed frames?
Nah.
It's like, we need beds, probably like furniture would be a somewhat nice start.
And tell me, what kind of furniture are you looking at?
I mean, I, I don't know about you, but
And is it purple? Because
I
if so, no.
I mean, I guess I think we needed. It's on my list, but we should definitely discuss design aesthetic at some point.
Ah, of course.
Are you trying to reopen this inn?
I mean, that's something we should discuss. Do we want to reopen an inn?
I do.
Digital does.
Will the inn have a butler?
Well, wait staff are kind of like butlers.
Well, I'm the #1 supporter of reopening an inn.
All right, that's 2 for the inn. How do you feel, Alton?
Fine.
Alton wants the inn, and you know what? I'll put 1 vote for the inn, so that makes 4 votes for the inn. It's official, everybody. So I guess we're going to reopen an inn. And he just looks around at the desolate tap room we have. So,
Montage? No,
how do
I'm
we?
kidding. No.
Wait,
How-
don't touch music.
How does inn?
So one.
Is this what? Wait, can I just? Chaim, is this the evocative gameplay you planned for us today?
It is one of the options you have. Yes.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to see how that's fitting into your lovely.
I have several things prepared that you could conceivably do here. If you were wondering about rebuilding that inn, a couple things to note.
Don't you have to get like a license?
Is that and some of this, a good portion of this is known by Vigil. So there are something about 40 guilds in the city of Waterdeep. A number of which you need for something like this to work, you're going to need to interact with them. While you theoretically do not have to, if you don't work with the guilds for certain things, none of the guilds will work with you for any of it, and most people in Waterdeep are affiliated with the guild, so you'll just sort of get yourself in trouble. But like things like repairing walls and roof would require working with the Carpenters, Roofers, and Plasterers Guild.
I feel like the Plasters Guild doesn't get the credit they
That's
deserve.
one guild. That's one guild. It's the Carpenters, Roofers, and Plasterers Guild.
One of the lesser-known guilds of Waterdeep is, in fact, the most illustrious, the Plasters Guild.
A really angry guild because they just get overlooked a lot.
That's one guild that covers. That's the guild of Carpenters, Roofers, and Plasterers.
I bet the Plasters still feel left out even within.
That's why they're in the name. Then for fixing the basement and the plumbing, you would use the Cellars and Plumbers Guild. Things like bedding would be gotten through the Launderers Guild. You would get clean through that. If you want the streets kept clean, that's the Dung Sweepers Guild and the Loyal Order of Street Laborers. Any meat that you're going to purchase, you're going to want to get from the Guild of Butchers. Ale and wine from the Vintners, Distillers, and Brewers Guild. And bread and pastries from the Bakers Guild. There are other things that you might purchase that would be from a different guild. Like I said, there are 40 guilds or so.
So are we going to be doing like different jobs for the like? Are
So
we
these
just
are
gonna be
these are
hiring them?
you would hire them to do
Okay.
the respective things.
So now we just gotta make money.
Just so you know, yeah, the approximate amount that this would get you, to get it set up, so the actual cost for the uh for the stuff, and it would take a little over a 10-day to do this if you once you have the money available. It would take about 1,000 dragons to do the actual work, and then about 250 as costs for the various costs associated with licenses and contracts. In addition to maintenance, paying people who may be working, who may be having working, and then additional stuff for expenses for stuff like food and such. Oh, interesting. Let me see something. I need to look at my running a business table. Running a business.
I think I'm familiar with that table. I think it's just a percentile roll
Yeah.
that has a decent chance to either break even or make profit, and a lesser chance to lose money for the time period.
Yeah. And also it depends on various additional factors too. It depends on the various factors. But yeah, I mean up there. Just reading it, yeah. So, yeah. I mean, it could be a source of income once you manage to get or theoretically borrow that close to that 1,000 GP plus the 250 dragons for the licenses and contracts.
Now I just need to find some more work.
So it was what, 1250 to presumably get started?
Yeah.
1250 dragons.
Gold pieces, dragons, same thing.
Hmm.
Just for reference, how much do you have in total? I mean, I'm sure it's less than 100, but
Yeah,
I was about to say maybe 100 between us.
between all of us.
I've got 11.
I've got 24.
I have 18 and a copper piece.
I do have one copper piece.
I have one copper. So, say that this was kind of like a side piece right here. What are our other options that we could do right now that we have this house?
Well, you have a house to live in. You don't have to pay for staying somewhere, because that would otherwise start to cost you money.
Fab. So we have a place to live.
We have a place to live, and we're just 4 friends interested in opening a bar.
So are you going to put out the word that you're looking into doing this?
I mean, we got 4 votes for yes, right? We want to turn this mad lad into a bar. So I suppose so.
Um, okay. So. Oh, interesting. Okay. So, hang on. So, hang on. So what are you going to try and do to earn this, earn, borrow, something, this 1250, or, well, you have about 50. By the way, Dev, I don't know if you realize that you're muted.
He does that. He's on top.
He may not even be there, so we don't technically know how much money Alton has. But you guys have between you less, somewhere between 50 and 100 gold. It sounds like.
Cool. So anyway, we slice the gang. We need some serious financial backing.
Or we can just like work for it. I mean, I have a steady flow of income, perhaps, from my position at the church.
It
Maybe.
it more or less covers. It's basically room and board.
Okay.
Basic lifestyle expenses doesn't give you much more than that.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's always Craigslist.
He does maintain a good list.
Would you be doing?
Greg's a good guy.
What would you be doing with this list of this Craig?
Looking for work and maybe at off
Got
times browsing the personal section.
Ooh.
Hang on.
I mean, last time we killed people for money, we did it really risky.
That was a little too loud. That was more than a little too loud. You know what? Let's do that one instead. I like that one.
Does anybody hear trumpets? That's something we haven't even discussed. Getting musical acts? That could be very fun.
Ooh, yeah, bar.
Hire some bards.
I mean, are we meant to have heard that music ourselves?
Yes. You the players, not you the characters. That was just a sample of music that you might have.
All right. Well, I mean, no way. No matter how we cut it, we have to find work here.
All right, I'll head out. First, and your first stop at Craigslist. And then go see if any of the guilds are looking for any sort of adventurers.
Go with Vigil.
Oh, I mean, I suppose if we want to seem like a good adventuring team, we should have like a unified force. So I suppose we should all go.
So we could all go read together. Great, let's go.
Off we
Alton,
go. Let's go.
Alton seems to be incapacitated again.
How did that intellect devourer get in here?
He's just groggy.
Who invited him?
Also, while we're at it, let's sell this GD spellbook already.
You're going to try and sell the spellbook?
Okay. Can anybody... Was Alton serious about being able to use that?
No, he figured out he can't because he does not have the ability to read it. I mean, if someone were to, at some point, decide to try and learn a bit of wizardry, they could.
That's a problem for someone in the future, and not us now.
I'm not a future boy.
Let's sell the spellbook.
You're
and,
going to try and
find a job.
sell a spellbook. Okay.
There's gotta be people who sell spellbooks, and therefore probably buy spellbooks. Like, somebody has to give wizards supplies.
Does Vigil know anybody from the House of Wonders that might be like a collector or something?
That's a very good idea.
This is not really a collectible spellbook. This is an apprentice's basic spellbook, but you might be able to find someone interested in it.
I mean, there has to be. It's Waterdeep. There has to be somebody who buys spellbooks.
Give me one moment.
Yeah.
I need to pull up the...
I mean, it's basically like selling a magic item, right?
That's exactly the table that I was just pulling up.
We established at one point how many spells were in the spellbook.
I can tell you exactly which spells are in the spellbook, because I have a list.
I just want to know how many.
If you give me one moment, I will tell you that. But I want... Aside from wanting Compendium, I want... Xanathars. Where's my Xanathars? Ah, there we go. Selling a magic item. As for the number of spells in it, please hold while my page loads.
Hey, Dev, are you there?
Yes.
It has... eight spells in it. No, sorry, not 8.
I was about to say, wow, if we actually had a wizard in our party, that'd be pretty big.
Well, all those are fairly common spells. But...
Well, even then, it's like, what, the cost to put, like, a first-level spell in the spellbook's, like, 50 gold.
50 GP level, but that's not, you can't, you in order to use this spell book, you need to you need to copy it to your own spell book. Which then costs you that 50 GP and 2 hours per level.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, it's 5 new wizard spells, or 8 new wizard spells, or however many. How many wizard spells?
Sorry, 6. first level
Are they
level
all-
spells.
They're all first level?
Yes, they're all first level. Almost as if he were like a first level wizard.
And he died like a first level wizard.
He really did. Wizards suck.
When you see that pointy hat, you just know they're going to be squishy.
He wasn't wearing a hat. But hey, whatever floats your float.
He was wearing a metaphorical hat.
I never met a 4 hat. Is that like a 2 hat? Is that all like a toupee?
It's like when you don't have a hat, but like you have a hat.
Alright, we're looking for a place to sell this spell book.
They are.
It spells. It's gotta be worth something.
Where can we go sell it?
You might be able to sell it to any member of the Watchful Order of Magists and Protectors.
Okay.
I mean, it's Waterdeep. There has to be a store that
Yeah.
deals in even
Yeah.
secondhand. Alright, let's find somebody with this Watchful Order of Magists and Protectors.
You manage to find someone. He tells you he'll give you. Well, okay, first he's going to ask you how you came into possession of this book.
Stabbed a wizard, got his book. Not a good wizard, not like one of you guys was wizards, like a orcish sewer wizard. The book's clean though.
He looks at you strangely and says he'll offer you 5 gold for 5 dragons for it.
That's a chump's price. How many? So no matter what number I have to counter with, it needs to be divisible by 4. That's about a good.
Well, you can also just say it goes towards the allotment for the inn.
Look, 6 spells. I want 12 coins for this. That's 2 coins a spell in this book. And I don't know much about being a wizard, but I've been led to believe it's notably more expensive than that.
This is a beginner's spell book. It doesn't do much good.
I mean, sell it to a beginner for 20 gold. We all know, look, between you and I, we all know that this wizard thing's a little bit of a racket. Like, you don't go around selling magic items because you don't make money off of it. I mean, it's very cool, too. Like, they do cool things. But, there's a whole industry there.
Make a... I have no idea, persuasion check there.
I guess. 23.
Yeah.
What's your
Powerful.
modifier on that? +8?
Plus 6.
+6, okay, I'm misreading that, I don't have it up. He'll counter with an offer of 10 dragons.
No, hear me when I said I really badly would like it to be divisible by 4. Alright, 10 dragons it is. Take 10 dragons. It's been good doing business with you.
Do I recognize the guy we're selling this to?
No,
Okay.
not particularly. The
Alright.
okay, we're like it's like Waterdeep. If you compare Waterdeep to say the population of New York City,
Yeah.
Waterdeep has more people.
I was just wondering.
I don't know if you caught that last bit.
Yeah, the Waterdeep has
More
more people.
people
Than New York.
than New York City.
Okay.
Alright, cool. Good doing business with you. Enjoy your spell book. Take my 10 gold coins now.
Okay.
So 10 gold coins.
Actually, maybe we should get into the magic selling industry. Jeez.
First, you have to acquire the magic stuff.
I mean, we do, but it seems like a racket.
Keep in mind that the expensive part of doing the magic spells is getting the actual. The reason why it costs so much to copy the magic spells is you have to get the you have to test it with expensive materials and inks and whatever. It's not as much. The main cost is not the book, is not the actual spell. It's it's converting that to a form that you can use.
Sure.
So.
Ooh, 10 gold coins. If that's 2 gold and 5 silver for everyone.
However you want to do that.
Who wants to be party treasurer? I feel like Sir Rowan being a noble, probably.
I agree. I mean, I'll hold off the 10 gold.
Okay.
I mean, if we're saving it,
I'm at a whopping 28 gold.
Hey.
we can start worrying about like splitting profits when we are making money.
Yeah.
We can worry about splitting the money when there's the money.
When there's money to go around.
When there's money.
Okay, so what are we? Are you guys gonna try and find work to do then?
Yes.
Sure.
What type of work would you be doing?
Literally any work. I mean, not nothing too degrading, but like.
You
I mean,
can find there are plenty of people looking for assistance. So what kind of thing do you think you would be good at?
I mean, killing
A
stuff.
lot of this is going to be like, even on an individual basis. This would probably be individually going and doing jobs.
Well, Vigil's good at magic. He knows a lot about magic, even though he's pretty new to actually doing the magic.
Nimbus is not smart or very wise, so he can.
There's also manual labor.
That's true.
Nimbus is good at manual labor.
There's only one job Sir Rowan knows, and it's the hustle.
Hustle. I feel like Vigil could be like, because Vigil could read and write.
Is Alton around? I can't tell.
No.
I have not heard from Dev if he's here. I hope he knows that we can't hear him. He didn't post us of his absence, so I don't know.
Well, message him. Hope everything's okay.
I hope he's okay. We miss him.
Now Dev's gonna have to shovel shit, so which guild needs some shit shoveled?
The Dung Sweepers Guild. I already mentioned them.
Fantastic. Dev's gonna work for the Dung Sweepers Guild.
I think the real shitty guild's the Plaster Guild.
No, it's the Dung Sweepers Guild, quite literally.
No, the Plasters Guild is an underrepresented demographic in our workforce, and we need to support them. Does the Plasters Guild need manual labor?
Yes.
Great. What do they need?
Okay, so I'm going to. So you're going to be just doing various odd jobs for the for the carpenters. I don't remember what. Hang on, let me pull that up for the. For the Carpenters, Roofers, and Plasterers Guild. Basically, mostly you're hauling 2x4s and plastering materials. So what was Sir Rowan doing?
I mean,
In slightly more specific.
Sir Rowan ain't about doing hard work. I don't know. What?
He could also do criminal stuff. There's nothing stopping him, strictly speaking.
Nothing's ever stopped Sir Rowan doing some criminal stuff, so write that in your notes. Well, I guess what's Vigil feeling up to? Can I make use of him, or does he have a plan? So good though.
I believe that was
Vigil,
the rest.
Vigil, my boy.
You know, I'm good with whatever.
Vigil, come. We're gonna have a little powwow, you and me in the corner, real quick.
All right.
You seem like a good guy. You seem good, but you seem a little by the books. You know what I'm saying?
I like the books. The books are good.
A little on the up and up. Maybe a little pie faced, a little bit of a Boy Scout.
I guess one could describe me as such. Why do you ask?
Because sometimes I feel it's important. Like, it's good to follow rules sometimes. But sometimes you gotta look out for your own. And now our party, in a sense, it's becoming like a small family. And we gotta take care of our family. And right now that means getting money.
So, what are you implying? Are you implying I break the law to enhance our financial position?
I can't think of a better way to say that. No, so yes, I'm suggesting exactly that.
I feel like I'm gonna have to dip on that, Elf Homie. It's not that I'm like extremely partial to the law. It's just that, my God, those city watchers are so terrifying.
I mean, the city watch is something, but you know, I mean, there's a city watch in every city, and admittedly, Waterdeep is more organized than perhaps the average, but you know.
There might be a Waterdeep, or there might be a city watch in every city, but there is no Waterdeepian city watch in any city besides Waterdeep. They're ruthless. So if you break the code, it's terrible.
I mean, that's true, but I mean, I suppose you're right. Hey, Nimbus, you want to have a powwow in the corner real quick?
Okay.
Not really.
I would interrupt any powwows. So if Vigil is not going to be embarking on a life of crime this week, at least, what would Vigil be likely doing?
Probably some clerical work.
Okay.
Either like religious work or like actual like taking notes or for meetings or whatever.
Okay. If you could make me a religion check, then.
Yeah, Vigil's good at those.
Religion.
So Nimbus is refusing this powwow. I'm gonna have Nimbus then make me.
I just said not really, but he didn't actually.
Mod 20.
He meanders over. He meanders.
What was that?
Mod 20.
Ah, nice.
Hey. Nimbus is meandering over to your powwow.
Alright. So,
by the way, can I also get a percentile for um, for vigil.
Yeah, so just a straight D100.
Yeah.
Dang!
Oh, girl.
What?
I got a
95.
95.
Okay.
That's an A, baby.
I mean, what's the curve, though?
The curve was not getting a 10 or less.
It did not.
Um, and I'm going to have so yeah, you were having a powwow there. Never mind. Yes.
Hey, Nimbus, you seem like somebody, and I've caught bits of perhaps your backstory throughout here, who might be a little morally flexible. Yes, I'm talking to you, Nimbus.
Oh, you're talking to me. Sorry. I had
You and I've caught some word about what you used to do before this. You seem like somebody who might be a little morally flexible.
If by that you mean I'm a pirate, then I
That and you're very big and quite frankly very thick.
feel like you're body shaming me.
No, if anything, I'm into it. So I'm doing something else creepy and gross. But
I feel like this is harassment. That's why I didn't want to powwow.
Look, I don't want to be like the powwows are a safe space, and I apologize if I made you uncomfortable.
You're standing very close.
I'll take 2 steps back. All right. So here's the thing: you're good at fighting. I mean, this is well known. You're kind of when stuff happens, you're the fighting one.
Very keen observation. Keep going.
How would you feel about beating somebody up for money?
It depends how much money.
I mean, ideally, as much money as we can make happen.
One condition. I get to choose all the ales and spirits in the bar.
If you do this well, I'll give you money in the bar. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to try and see if we can goad somebody into fighting you, and we're going to see if we can goad someone into fighting you.
Club?
Here we are. We're going to do a little fight club, you and me, Nimbus. How do you feel about it?
But when you say you and me, you're really talking about me, because as you pointed out with your body shaming, I seem to be the big and thick one. So when you say you and me, how will you be contributing to the fighting?
I won't be contributing to the fighting per se, because that's not like you're the fighting one.
This makes more sense. Keep going.
I mean, we all have a role to fill, Nimbus, and
And your role is
being big, and my role's being
a pansy.
Like
I think you said pansy wrong, but keep going.
all right. So it's going to go a little something like this. We're going to try and start a fight, and I'll try and take bets on the fight. Except for we're not gonna pay anybody for the fight, though.
Oh. So then, if people find out you're not paying for a fight, how do you suggest? What's your contingency plan?
The contingency plan's to be gone long before then.
How are you going to do that?
I mean, here's the thing. You're the big, strong one. I'm the smaller, sneaky one. So, as necessary, I'll dip out. Ideally, we'll make it, the con exists because in this scenario, I ideally don't know who you are. An illusion that we're strangers. and I walk off with the money, and ideally you're free and clear.
Something tells me I'm not as free and clear.
I'm going to ask for a deception check for Thoroughn and an insight for Nimbus. I assume that is the correct one there for Thoroughn, yes? I am gauging correctly as to what he's doing.
Strength.
Yeah.
Okay, strength.
Oh,
20.
that is a tie. As
We both rolled
unlikely as that
17.
is.
Yeah, so Nimbus is more than a little bit skeptical.
Pretty
Look.
big dumbass. But, it's pretty obvious. He's skeptical.
Look, here's push comes to shove. I have.
Yes,
I mean,
Nimbus shoves Thoroughn. What about it?
so push comes to shove. Let's look at realistically what the worst case scenario is, and it's that like our scheme gets found, and then, I mean we're talking worst case.
So you admit the contingency plan is more than likely. What's the actual outcome? Keep going.
I think you're being unduly critical, especially for somebody who, I mean, and I don't mean to point fingers because I get it, historically beat people up for money. Like,
You keep pointing your fingers, you're going to start losing them.
I mean, I get it. Like, you beat people up for money, I lie to people for money, you know, it takes all kinds. Fourth rock from the sun and all of that. You know what, Nimbus, I'm feeling like you and I start gelling on this plan.
You're not, Rowan. Perhaps you're smarter than you look.
I get told that a lot.
I'm sure you do. Actually, I'm sure you don't. And this might be the first time.
Please help me.
Just said, please help
Bring
me.
out your dead.
This is just people walking by.
Somebody said, please help me, and somebody else said,
Bring out your
This
dad.
is just people walking by in the street. You're sort of the windows are right. You're right by a major by a street.
I get that this is what's happening on the street, but the very specific things that happen tell a story that now I'm unusually intrigued about.
Bring out your dad.
You know what, Nimbus? It's fine if you'd rather like be big and just like cut wood and move stuff around and like other manual labor. I suppose that's a way to do it too. I mean, I don't know a lot of people who own nice bars because they do lots of manual labor, but each their own. Alton were here, he'd help me out.
Playing the xylophone.
To some of it's like a monkey. Like
I'm so intrigued by the random Waterdeep street noises we're hearing. Because, I mean, and I get the point, Waterdeep is like, it's crazy and stuff's constantly happening on the street.
Alright, listen, I hate your plan. Quite frankly, it sucks. I agreed to do it for coin, because it never turned up a good opportunity to earn some coin. However, the first time your idea goes south, and you slip away like the wee weasel you are, and I'm dealt today with the physical aftermath, I will absolutely 110% grind your face into the sidewalk.
Alright. Well, you know what? It's great because we're not going to get to that point.
Fantastic, then you get to keep your little pansy face.
Alright, so here's the scheme. And I pull out my bag of ball bearings, and I'm going to tuck it in my money purse. And I say, you're going to wear this like, you know, you have a considerable amount of wealth, okay?
I thought you were going to insinuate I wear that somewhere else for a considerable amount of something else, but never mind, keep going.
So your little bag of money, and what we're going to do is we're going to go out, and we're going to find, like, probably towards the docks, find kind of like, you know, a little shadier bar. I forget the name of the bar we went to.
Something dragon, right?
Right. And then, you know what? I think I'll get somebody to and this is the part where, this is, of course, your consent. I'm going to try and insinuate that you're somebody who has a lot of money. It's not quite as tough as they appear. This is called a hustle. This is an important part of the scheme.
So what are you going to do? Dress me in your purple clothes and spray me with your perfume, and then they'll believe it?
Hey, the perfume is me.
I mean,
Well, you spray me with that, they'll think I'm weak.
exactly. Something a little bit along those lines. And we'll get a fight going, and I'll try and get people to place bets. Ideally, you start the fight again, seeming a little impish, a little wimpy, a little, not super equipped for such a fight. But as we both know about you, sometimes after maybe a slow start, you get very angry, very good at fighting.
Aye, let's do it. I hate it. We'll do it anyway.
Sounds like steam. I promise you, this is going to go so well.
Is that the definition of scheme? You hate it, but you do it anyway.
I mean, I think so many.
I'm literally picturing the meme of that squirrel, like, dun, dun, dun. Zooms in the squirrel, too.
All right. So I think the obvious first plan is get a disguise on Nimbus. And I don't think it needs to be anything fancy. I think it just needs to be like a little posh. I'm gonna put some makeup around the cheeks, make it look a little less gaunt, a little less muscular.
So you're gonna rouge them up, make them look.
Rouge them up.
Rouge them up.
We're gonna get some like loose-fitting clothes so you can't quite tell how much dense muscles up under there.
Think I'm fat? Okay.
No, that's not what we said at all.
Again.
You're surprisingly touchy, Nimbus, for the strong exterior you like to put outward.
We're in a progressive city. Waterdeep invites all types of people, and I'm just hearing a lot of body shaming in this conversation.
I'm trying to not to body shame anyway. And you're gonna wear your coin purse very prominently. I mean, more prominently than seems wise. And I'm going to maybe accidentally let slip that maybe, and this could work because sea stuff. Maybe you're a trader who just came in, who unloaded a valuable shipment.
See stuff like stuff that has to do with
sea stuff, boats and sails and water and I'm sure other things.
Wood.
Good floats.
I hate to miss out on this grift, but I have to give blood tomorrow, so I should probably be to bed.
We should probably end it. But yeah, we'll continue this.
We have a grift, Nimbus.
Okay, yeah, so I will make note of what will happen at the. Let me just have you make a note of this. Give me a second. What was the? Yeah. So cyber for over the course of this 10-day is going to make about 50 GP.
Let's go.
Because
bread acquired.
Because his background plus his role ended up in a pretty good result. No, to be fair, that is over the course of 10 days with a really good roll. But so okay, and we will get back to the hustle next week.
Nimbus is in Fight Club. First rule of Fight Club: you don't talk about Fight Club.
It's Nimbus. Worst case scenario, Nimbus will punch everybody. I believe in Nimbus.
Hashtag I believe in Nimbus.
All right. Good session, everybody.
Good session.
See everyone next week.
I hope Dev's okay.
I hope so too. I'm not going to drop off for that long.
All right.
Okay, so thank you. Well.